Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the May 21, 2026 regular meeting of the Board of Directors of the Agribusiness Development Corporation. I am the chair, Jason Watts. Prior to calling the meeting to order, ADC staff member Ken Nakamoto will explain how the public can participate in this hybrid meeting, which can be accessed by video conference, telephone, or in person.
Okay. Thank you. Morning, board. Morning, members of the public. For those of you joining online, your microphones will automatically be muted. When the chairperson asks for public testimony, you may click the raise hand button found on your Zoom screen to indicate that you wish to testify about that agenda item. When recognized by the chairperson, please unmute your microphone before speaking and mute your microphone after you have finished speaking. For those of you joining online, for those of you joining by phone, when the chairperson asks for public testimony, you may indicate you want to testify by entering star and then 9. A voice prompt will let you know that the host of the meeting has been notified. When recognized by the chairperson, you may unmute yourself by pressing star and then 6 on your phone. A voice prompt will let you know that you are unmuted. Once you are finished speaking, please enter star and then 6 again to mute yourself. For both internet and phone, as well as in-person access, when testifying, you'll be asked to identify yourself and organization that you represent. Each testifier will be limited to 2 minutes of testimony per agenda item.
Thank you, Ken. At this time, the meeting is called to order at 9:05 a.m. Members, I will take a roll call of the board members who are present. When your name is called, please verbally acknowledge your presence and state who, if anyone, is over the age of 18, is present or is present in the room with you. This also serves as a roll call vote. For each subsequent vote, I will ask if there are any objections or abstentions. If there are none, then the motion will be approved on the same basis as this initial roll call. Board member Jesse Cook.
Present and alone.
Thank you. Board member David Hinazumi.
Present and alone.
Thank you. Board member Glenn Hong.
Present and currently alone. However, I'm at the airport cell phone lot. I will be picking up somebody about 9:30. They will not hear the meeting because I've got my headphones on, however.
Okay.
So it would be my son.
Cool. Thank you very much. I see Chair Hurd is here.
Present and alone.
I see Deputy Director Kahahane.
Good morning, present and alone.
Thank you. Board member Dino Kimoto.
Present and alone.
Thank you. Board member Jason Yokohama.
Present and alone.
Oh, thank you. Board member Karen Seddon. She excused. Let's see here.
I'll check, Chair. She was planning to be here.
Okay, so she's excused right now. Excused. Board member Nathan Trump.
Present and alone.
Thank you. Board member Jason Watts is present and alone. Deputy Director Wicker.
Present alone.
Thank you. And that's it. Okay, we are ready to go. Our board members, moving on to item B1, agenda item B1, meeting minutes. We have none. There is no chair's report. And moving directly on to committee and permitted interaction group reports. Item D1 is a discussion and possible adoption of the report and findings of the Strategic Planning Permitted Interaction Group regarding its comprehensive review and proposed updates to the ADC Agribusiness Plan. This work was conducted pursuant to Section 163D5 Hawaii Revised Statutes to ensure the corporation's strategic roadmap aligns with current ag priorities, legislative mandates, and the long-term sustainability of Hawaii's diversified agriculture industry. Pursuant to Section 92-2.5B1B Hawaii Revised Statutes, this meeting is limited to the presentation of the permitted interaction group's findings and recommendations. Board members may ask clarifying questions of the PIG group members. However, no deliberation or decision-making on the matter will occur at this meeting. Final discussion and action will be scheduled for a subsequent meeting held at least 6 business days after this presentation. I'm not going to read the pig report. It's in the attachments. I'm just going to add a couple of things. I really want to just thank all the board members for your time. It took a long time, and when you see the report that'll be attached to the next hearing notice, next board meeting hearing notice, you'll see it's a very substantial document. The pig made some very, I think, not really critical updates, more adding a little bit about deliverables and being able to track those recommendations that are in the strategic plan. And so we can kind of measure, how and where and how effective the plan is throughout the next few years. The plan going forward is, should the board agree to the PIG report and then adopt the plan later, we will float it to key stakeholders like the legislative chairs of agriculture and others and director of DLNR, director of agriculture to put some final additional touches on there so that we can kind of all be aligned on where that vision is taking agriculture as a whole. So we're almost there. I think this is the first time in a lot of years that we've had a plan this substantial. So I'd like to thank everybody for their hard work in putting it all together. Is there a motion on item D1?
Motion.
Thank you, Deputy Director Wicker. Is there a second? Oh, thank you, Deputy Director Kahane. Is there a presentation? There is none, just the report that's provided. Is there anyone from the public who wishes to give testimony?
No hands raised, Chair.
Is there any further board member discussion? If not,
Jason, real quick.
yes, board member.
Yeah, I can't find it in the board packet. Could you let me know what page it's on?
It's page 9.
Page 9. Okay, thanks.
And just to clear up too, so the actual document will be on the next agenda after we approve it today. The actual plan itself.
Jason, just
Yes.
letting you know that PIG report, right? There has to be 3 meetings. So this meeting is just the report presentation. Any action on the report itself is next meeting.
Next meeting, correct. Thank you, Kelsey. Is there any further board discussion? If not, are there any objections, recusals, or abstentions? Seeing none, the measure is adopted. Moving on to agenda item D2, which is a discussion and possible adoption of the report and findings of the Permitted Interaction Group established at the December 18th, 2025 board meeting to evaluate the performance of the executive director on a semi-annual and annual basis pursuant to section 163D3F and section 92-2.5B1 Hawaii Revised Statutes. Just like the previous matter, pursuant to section 92-2.5B1B Hawaii Revised Statutes, this meeting is limited to the presentation of the Permitted Interaction Group's findings and recommendations. Board members may ask clarifying questions of the Permitted Interaction Group's members. However, no deliberation or decision-making on the matter will occur at this meeting. Final discussion and action will be scheduled for a subsequent meeting held at least 6 business days after this presentation. And is there a motion?
Motion.
Thank you, board member Wicker. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Board Member Okimoto. Is there a presentation? Chair Hinazumi?
Thank you, Chair. Just wanted to state a few things. First of all, thank you to the group members, Chair Watts, members Wicker, Kahahane, and Trump. There was a lot of thought put into this, looking at the criteria and the goals and objectives. And as a group, the focus was on making sure we stayed consistent with the fiscal year end 25 PIG report. Important that our executive director, understands the expectations and is evaluated in a consistent manner. What we did in working off of the fiscal year 25 report as a basis, we did add, the goals and objectives that were stated in that 25 report. And then we took out, any things that did not continue to apply. And so that's the basis for the performance and success factors that you see, along with the comments that were made. Wendy also provided a self-evaluation, and we would like to thank the staff for providing feedback to questions that were asked of staff. There's no specific recommended actions at this time. What this report does is provide feedback, and as you can see, just recommendation right now is for Wendy to continue to address these comments. You'll see some that are, the same or similar to what was in the fiscal year end 25 report, along with any comments that, group members have been providing to Wendy over the past, in this case, 6 months, from July through December of 2025. And that would conclude this report.
Thank you, Board Member Hinazumi. Is there anyone from the public who wishes to give testimony?
No answer is, Chair.
Thank you, Ken. Is there any board discussion?
I have a clarifying question.
Go ahead, Board Member Hong.
Yeah, David, is this period covering July of 25 to December of 25?
Yes.
Okay, and then my understanding is that there's going to be another evaluation group to do the second half of the fiscal year, January through June of 26.
Well, the annual eval would then also include the second half, so it would be, the full fiscal year. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to understand that the evaluation is for the first half of the fiscal year.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Board Member Hong. Is there any further board discussion?
Yeah, I was wondering, last eval, it looked like the staff filled out the same evaluation as the board members, but on this eval that they didn't have the same. I guess evaluation as the board members, it was really kind of just, I don't know, a survey. Are we able to get more information from the staff members about, or have them fill out the same eval as the board members did for this particular evaluation?
Okay, so what happened last year is that there was a staff survey in the fiscal year end 25 report, and the intention was for staff just to complete that survey. And I would say similar to any type of survey you want from staff, it's, allowing them to feel comfortable, to provide some kind of rating And that was the intention. So last year's report, and luckily member Oklahama's here as well, who could talk about that prior report. The intention at that time wasn't to provide staff with the same eval that the PIG members completed, and that was just to, I guess, so to speak, protect their anonymity and not, have, I guess, identifying comments that could lead back to them. So in this case, in this report, the process we followed was we provided, these survey questions, and a cover email was sent out, informing staff that, this report will go public. And if they wanted to, staff could provide additional comments that you see in at the end of that staff survey. So it was just the intention to, protect the anonymity of staff, and they do have the option to provide additional comments. And looks like one member did, provide comments, very similar to how to the factors that the PIG members use to evaluate.
I guess
Just,
I want to.
real quick, Jesse. Sorry, just to add on there is, we understand that the staff is working really hard to, complete all the work that, is assigned to them. And we wanted to make sure that we didn't put a huge burden on them. One, so that we would get high response rates, which it seems like we did this time. And then also so that it wouldn't be just an extra burden on them, provided that there's going to be another one coming up at the end of the fiscal year. So that was part of our discussion too. But I understand it is kind of hard, especially for members of the PIG, to adequately evaluate the ED without kind of having an apples to apples comparison there. So yeah, point taken, at least on my end.
And I think, I weight that staff eval pretty highly, since they're on the ground with Wendy every day, and they see how the work relationships are with Wendy, legislators and the board. And, I'd like to know how effective the board is being in supporting the staff and what they're doing. I've always felt that there isn't enough staff for the amount of projects that need to be done, especially when you have the audit. You've got probably standard operating procedures that have never been created prior to Wendy that she's got to do, and then a record amount of CIP money that's come to ADC to do capital improvement projects, which ADC really hasn't done in its history until Wendy came here. So, there's a lot of factors here, and I think the staff could really highlight areas of improvement for Wendy and for the board, and how we will all work together. So that's my only comment. Thank you.
Thanks, Jesse.
Any further discussion? If not, are there any objections, recusals, or abstentions? The measure is adopted. Moving on to item E2. Is there a request?
Chair, I got a
Yes.
question. Oh, I got a comment. Board member Seddon has joined.
Oh, thank you. Board member Seddon has joined at 9:22 a.m. Moving on to agenda item E2 is a request to establish a permitted interaction group to complete the performance evaluation of the executive director for fiscal year 2026 in accordance with section 163D 3F Hawaii revised statutes. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Thank you,
Second.
Board member Koto. Is there a second?
Second, Jesse Cook.
Thank you, Jesse. Is there anyone from the public who wishes to give testimony?
No hands raised, Chair.
Is there any board discussion? Sorry, excuse me. Seeing none. Because Kelsey, because Karen joined, do we have to do a roll call, or can we just do the same thing? No objections.
I think because Karen joined, it might be good just to do one more additional
Roll call.
roll.
Okay, will do. Thank you. Are there any objections or abstentions? Board Member Cook?
I'm sorry.
Yes,
Well,
I guess yes or no on the
oh, yes.
yes,
Yes.
thank you. Board Member Hinazumi?
Present and alone.
Oh, no, yeah, yes or no for
Yes.
the
Sorry, I thought we were doing roll call again. Okay, yes.
yes. Board Member Hong?
Yes.
Board Member Chair Hurd?
Yes.
Board Member Deputy Director Kahahane?
Yes.
Board Member Okimoto?
Yes.
Board Member Oklahoma?
Yes.
Board Member Seddon?
I'm present and alone and yes.
Thank you. Board Member Trump?
Yes.
Board Member Watts votes yes. Board Member Deputy Director Wicker?
Yes.
Measure is adopted. Thank you. Moving on to, oh, sorry. So for regarding members being appointed to the PIG, I will be keeping it the same to keep it consistent for the ED. I will be keeping it the same members from the midterm to the annual. Moving on to item F1.
Chair,
Yep, go ahead.
Member Seaton.
Yes, Member Seaton.
Hello, I'd like to be included in the annual evaluation, please.
Let's see here. So currently it's the admin committee plus board member Trump. That takes us to 5 members. I don't know, Kelsey, can we add a 6th?
I have to look that up. Just give me a minute.
Chair, while AG is looking at that, did we skip an item under action?
Let's see.
Am I looking at a outdated agenda? Did we do E1? I apologize.
I think we skipped E1.
Oh, yes, we did. That's on the same paper. Okay, we'll go back to that right after we complete this.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I guess for item E2 as well, we don't have to do that right now, right? We can issue a finding after the meeting. So give the Deputy Attorney General some time. Karen, we'll respond. But if we can, we will. Members, if there's no objection, we're going to move back to item E1, which is a discussion and decisions regarding the admin committee's recommendation to 1, align the corporation's governance with state law and the gubernatorial appointment cycle. The board is considering the administration committee's recommendations to amend the ADC bylaws. This amendment moves the annual election of officers from June to July of each fiscal year, ensuring that members seated as of July 1, specifically newly appointed members, are empowered to select the leadership for the term in which they will serve. And 2, formalizes the addition of secretary and treasurer positions to address fiscal and administrative gaps that have persisted as a problem since the 2021 state performance audit. By modernizing the oversight framework and establishing these roles, the corporation strengthens its management structure and creates dedicated opportunities for broader board member participation in essential governance and record-keeping functions. Is there a motion?
Motion. Oh, second.
Who was that? Sorry. Okimoto. Okimoto. Thank you.
Motion.
Second by Board Member Wicker. Thank you. Is there a presentation? Chair Hinazumi.
Thank you, Chair. Yes, the administration committee did take up these matters these recommendations to amend the bylaws. Motions were made and approved to recommend these amendments to be heard by the full board. I know we will probably need another meeting though, and what we need to do is show the amendments in the proper format for this full board to review. So what I would ask is that once we get that formatting completed, we get this on the next board meeting, and that can be distributed to all board members to see what the changes would be. But again, administration committee did recommend putting these amendments before the full board to review and approve.
So Chair Hayden, so the Lyle's email, he didn't send it out, the changes. In the last email he sent yesterday, so he's going to send it to the full board the day of the meeting.
Chair, if I could.
Yes.
Yeah, I sent that out, but I didn't have confirmation that everything that all the changes that I'd made, the edits, were accurate, because I wasn't at the administration committee meeting. So I can share what I sent, but I'm not certain that it's accurate until I hear back from chair, the committee chair.
Oh yeah, so we won't share it until it's approved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
and
I'm more comfortable with that.
okay, and Lau, thank you for preparing it. I know we want to have it in a proper format, as that would be what would ultimately be adopted if it's approved by the board.
Thank you. So if we don't have to vote, then if we don't have a document, we're not voting.
Yes, I would recommend sending this over to our next next board meeting. Have that properly formatted for the board to review and have it ready to be approved upon vote. Have it ready to be approved.
Okay. So we will just. Is there anyone from the public who wishes to give testimony?
No hands raised, Chair.
Okay, we will be deferring this matter. Thank you. Moving on to item F1.
Jason,
Yes.
can you go back to the recall the pig?
The E2 item?
Yes, thank you. I forgot the letter number. Thank you.
Oh, okay, so we will be. Wait, for item E2, we're going to be recalling the pig, disbanding it. No.
I'm sorry. Just
It's not
okay. Oh, you want me to go back to E2?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Yep. Without objections, members will be going back to agenda item E2.
Just for member Seddon and the rest of the board, she may be added to the pig pursuant to 92-2.25. Sorry, 2.5, not 2.25, 2.5. It's less than a quorum.
Okay, so we'll do that. So the pig will be the admin committee, board member Trump, and board member Seddon. Moving
Chair?
on to yes.
Chair, since the rest is now informational items, I'm going to drop off of this meeting. My son has arrived.
Oh, okay. Actually, you know what, members, I'm gonna actually we're not gonna move through these items because they're informational, and the ED did go over these items in the last meeting. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact her, but there's not much that changed regarding the track legislation. So thank you, Board Member Hong.
Okay, thank you.
So if there's no objection, members, having no further business before the board, may I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Thank you, Board Member. Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Is that Board Member
I'll
okay
be
with-
third.
Okay, thank you. Are there any objections or abstentions? Hearing none, the motion is approved, and this meeting is adjourned at 9:34.
Thank you.
Thank you, board members.
You.